Transmutron is a dual effects loop crossover filter. Its main function is to split your signal into two frequency bands to process with separate effects chains in parallel, using both pedals and eurorack modules. The input signal can be anything from guitar, bass, synthesizer, drum machine, or whatever. Your pedals or effects chains are connected to the two sets of 1/4-inch send and return jacks. In the primary mode, FISSION, the Splitpoint controls the frequency of the crossover filter between the two channels. The filters can be set to 12, 24, or 48 dB per octave. The solo foot switch cycles between the two channels or the mix of both. The gain knobs adjust effect send levels with up to 10 dB of boost. The high and low cuts filter the signals and also define the crossover frequency range of the Splitpoint parameter. The second mode is Fusion, a Crossfader mode. This time, on the second channel, we'll use one of the dedicated effects loops for eurorack modules. In Fusion mode, the Splitpoint controls the level balance between the two channels like a crossfader. And now the high and low cut filters affect both channels. The second output can be used to record the effects channels independently or send to a stereo amp. A phase inversion switch is also on hand to mitigate phase issues or to shift the stereo image. The CV input jack can be used to automate the Splitpoint using control voltage signals, such as envelopes and LFOs, or in this case, random noise. In Fallout, the third mode, the Splitpoint controls the position of a wide, resonant notch filter across both effects channels. The Splitpoint can also be controlled using an expression pedal for hands-free and expressive playing. And it can also be used in conjunction with the CV input. In this Fusion mode example, both eurorack effects loops are used, and the Splitpoint crossover frequency is modulated by a ramp LFO. The pedals and eurorack effects loops can be used at the same time on either channel, with pedals coming last in the signal flow. The Splitpoint position works in conjunction with the CV input, defining the frequency at 0 volts. The Transmutron provides unique ways to create and dynamically control combinations of effects while integrating pedals and eurorack modular. To purchase or for more information, visit boredbrainmusic.com.